Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for coming out this afternoon to watch the interview portion. I'd like to thank those of you that are tuning in on the World Wide Web also. If you had somebody that could not make it, I'll remind you once again that you can go to the link on the Oklahoma State Auctioneers Association Facebook page or on the website. We've got all of our contestants back there in the sequester room. They're going to come up. They don't know what the questions are going to be. We've got 3 questions, so we're going to ask them. We've got our judges in position, so we're ready to go. Contestant number 1.
Welcome once again, friends, to the interview portion of the 2015 Bid Calling Championship. My name is Jeff Brissup. I'm contestant number 1 from Helena, Oklahoma. I'm deeply honored to be selected in the top 10. Thank you, judges. Mr. Ball, I understand you have some questions.
Congratulations, Jeff, for making it back today. What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
Good question. The characteristics of a successful auctioneer, in my opinion, is one who can not only come and cry the auction on auction day, but also one that can book the sale, work with employees, turn right around and close the sale in a timely manner.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process, and why?
That is a great question once again, and if you could sit through classes that we've sat through this week and not acknowledge how important a ringman is, you must have been taking a nap. In my field, the ringman is everything. He's the one that helps me get the bid from wherever it's at. I may or may not be able to see it. That ringman can also tell me when the man's done. He can convey thoughts to me through hand signals that he's not done. There are just many ways that the ringman assists me, and I deeply appreciate him, and certainly hope I never have to work a sale without him.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneers Association?
Hadn't heard that question in a few years, but once again, it's a good one. I joined the association on direct guidance from the people who taught me at auction school. That was the number one thing. Each and every one of them said, go home and join your state and your National Auctioneers Associations. They will help you build a better business. You will become acquainted with many more people that are like-minded that are in the auction business. You must do this to succeed. Now, that's the reason I first joined. The reason that I've stayed here is because everything they said was true. I found a great many friends and my second family here at this association, as well as in the That completes my part of the interview session. Thank you, Mr. Ball. Judges, thank you. Jeff Brissup, contestant number 1.
Contestant number 2.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marty Hill. I'm from South Coppell, Oklahoma. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to serve as one of your top 10 contestants here this evening. Judges, I want to thank you for your attendance here this weekend and everybody in attendance in this room this evening. I'm contestant number 2.
Congratulations, Marty, on making it back this afternoon.
Thank you, Justin.
What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
The characteristics of a successful auctioneer is the teachers that he has to follow behind, that lead him down the right path, to give him the correct skills to follow and build upon.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process, and why?
Absolutely. Me as a contract labor ringman / auctioneer, I know what it means to an auctioneer to have a good ringman out in the floor in front of him. He's just equally as important as that auctioneer is on the block. For simply as in getting a sale done, conversing with the buyers, or may it be a seller working with the seller to help get something sold, that is an extended arm of that auctioneer, which can help make any auction successful.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneer Association?
I'm a member of this association for the simple reason of the camaraderie, of who we are, what we stand for, the profession that this association builds itself around, the abilities that it opens up, the doors it opens up from simply coming to these conventions, meeting the right people, getting the extra legs out there for you that, me as a contract labor, of course, I'm always looking for other sales. You meet other contract guys here, or other people here that have their own benefit auctions, their own real estate auctions and things like that, farm auctions. You never know where they might get a consignment auction from, whether it's north, south, east, or western Oklahoma. And, we all come and gather here from all over the state of Oklahoma, and it's always nice that we can go right to that directory. We can pull up somebody, oh, look, I myself, Marty Hill, he lives up northeast Oklahoma, lives right up there in South Coppell, Oklahoma. I believe I'll call him. I've got an auction over there in Veneta, Oklahoma. And for that reason right there, I'm proud to be a part of this association. They do follow the code of ethics. That's one thing everybody's is proud to follow and proud to be part of. Whenever the Oklahoma State Auctioneer Association is ever brought up, it's in a positive way and not in a negative way. And that's why I'm proud to be part of this association. My name is Marty Hill. I'm from South Coppell, Oklahoma. I'm contestant number 2. Thank you for your time.
Contestant number 3.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rick Scribner. I'm contestant number 18. I am from Union City, Oklahoma. Mr. Ball, I understand you might have some questions for me this evening.
Congratulations, Rick, on making it back this afternoon.
Thank you.
What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
Characteristics of a successful auctioneer. For me, it's integrity above and beyond everything else. I want to see a guy that has some integrity, that the professionalism, and the desire to help and be helpful to other people.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process, and why?
Absolutely. I think you can take an average bid caller and pair him with an exceptional ringman, and the communication that ringman brings back to the auctioneer, the energy that he generates in the crowd, the work that he does with the crowd, working to get other bids, more bids from your crowd. I think that Ringman is irreplaceable in the auction industry. I think is equally as important as an auctioneer.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneers Association?
Mr. Ball, that's a great question. Being a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneers Association does a couple of things for me. One, it allows me an opportunity to learn the education. It allows me to visit, meet other auctioneers, learn more about their business, learn more about the way they conduct their auctions. The other part of it, being a non-licensed state, I think being a member of an association is a way that helps hold us to a little bit higher standard. And I think that's what two of the big things I think the association does for us.
Thank you, Rick.
Mr. Ball, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It's been my pleasure. Again, my name is Rick Scribner, contestant 18 from Union City, Oklahoma.
Contestant number 4.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Brady Papard, contestant number 4.
Congratulations, Brady, on making it back this afternoon. What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
Characteristics of a successful auctioneer to me would be definitely integrity, functionality, and just be as honest as you can, and be just forward with everybody and do everything to the best of your ability.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process, and why?
In my opinion, ringmen are a very important process. They are out there with all the energy. They're out there getting all the questions answered, and just helping that auctioneer direct the crowd, and getting the most money for that seller.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneers Association?
Being a member to the OSAA is it's been a great it's been everything for me. All the money and the CAI programs and NAA, and it all pays back dividends. And meeting everybody and the friendships you build, and it's been a blessing for me.
Thank you, Brady.
Once again, check 1, 2. Once again, my name is Brady Papard, contestant number 4. Thank you.
Contestant number 5.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, judges. My name is Zach Beerheller from Catoosa, Oklahoma. I'm contestant number 5. May I have the first question, please?
First of all, congratulations, Zach, on making it back this afternoon. What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
I believe the characteristics for a successful auctioneer are integrity, number 1, honesty, have to be truthful and honest, and have strong integrity in this business. Those are the 2 main components, I believe, for an auctioneer.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process, and why?
I think ringmen are extremely important in the auction process. They give advantage to the auctioneer. whereas he may miss a bid. Those ringmen are in place to catch what the auctioneer can't see. And so I think they're extremely valuable asset.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneers Association?
I'm a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneers Association because I believe in this business and I believe in the people of the association to keep this business strong and to keep it full of integrity and full of new life and keep the auction business as a whole going.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you. My name is Zach Brill. I'm contestant number 5. It's been an honor. Thank you.
Contestant number 6.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Wisely. I will be contestant number 6 in the final round of the open bid calling competition here this year. I understand that you may have a few questions.
First off, Tony, congratulations on making it back this afternoon. What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
I firmly believe that there are many characteristics a successful auctioneer will embody. A good auctioneer is going to have a wide-ranging set of skills in his tool belt to be able to accomplish the goal in front of him, which is to fulfill the fiduciary responsibility of serving the needs of their client. They're going to need to be a good marketing professional. They're going to need to have good interpersonal skills. They're going to need to have good product knowledge. They're going to need to be able to deal with staff, with people, with customers, with clients. And all of this, again, while serving the fiduciary responsibility that they have to their client in marketing their product.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process and why?
Well, it was stated here today by a gentleman that knows a lot more than I, and I concur 100% that they are not only important to the process, that they serve an equal part of that process. Because there are many moving parts in an auction engine or an auction machine, and it takes each of those moving parts for the machine to be moving smoothly. And so that ringman is vital in the role that they play in the interaction with that buyer on the floor and making a successful sale.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneer Association?
There's a couple of things there why you become a member, but why I am a member of the Oklahoma Auctioneers Association, that is the easiest question for me to answer here this evening. And I don't think Whitey's here, but I would utilize him. I'd talk about him a little bit because he was the first gentleman that I met when I came to my first convention. And I remember Whitey sticking his hand out and shaking my hand and offering me the opportunity to benefit from his wisdom. How can I help you? What can I do to help you become a part of this organization? And how can I help you in your business? And I feel strongly about our organization and the warmth and the welcoming nature of the people in this industry, that how welcoming they are and how helpful they are, and they want you to do good. And I'm a member because of that, and I want to do better, and I want to be a better auctioneer, and I think this is the place to help achieve that.
Thank you, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you. My name is Tony Wisely. I am contestant number 6 in the final round of the bid calling competition here this evening. I so appreciate your time coming here to sit in front of us and give us this opportunity to share our information. Judges, thank you for your time and coming and helping us become better. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Contestant number 7.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Corky Hurd. I'm from Clinton, Oklahoma, and I'm contestant number 7.
Congratulations, Corky, on making it back this afternoon.
Thank you.
What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
I believe the characteristics of a successful auctioneer are the ability to be able to interact with people, to be able to be a problem solver. I feel that you can be a good bid caller, a dynamic bid caller, and yet you might fall short when it comes to what I would consider a good auctioneer. I think you can be a mediocre bid caller and be an outstanding auctioneer by being able to interact with the public, help with the public, and solve the problems at hand.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process, and why?
As a personal experience, I sent my daughter to Ringman School approximately a year ago. And what was quite funny about it was is she called me after her first half of a day session and says, Dad, you're doing everything all wrong. Thank you, I appreciate that. I felt like I'd had a pretty successful business. But she came back and shared with me some of the things, and so I went on and I went to PRI school. And I know from a first-hand experience, a good ringman can make you or they can break you. And yes, they are extremely important in my opinion.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneer Association?
In 2003, I went to auction school. I got out and I did not become a member. I did not join the association. And I struggled for the next 10 years to build a business. I was successful in building that business. I think I have a very successful business today. But a few years ago, I looked around and some of the auctioneers that I looked at are in this room. And I looked at the businesses they had and how successful they were. And one thing stuck out. They were members of the state association. And not only were they members of the state association, the national association as well. So in 2013, I made that commitment to either one, get in the business or get out. I joined my state association. I joined the national association. And I started attending some events. I went to my first designation academy. I went to CAI, got into that. And this past just few months, I've joined the Kansas Association and the Texas Association. I can say it's made a tremendous difference in my life by the educational opportunities that I've had and by the gentlemen that I've got to meet and that have mentored me and given me the opportunity to learn from them. I just regret that I haven't done it sooner. Thank you. My name's Corky Hurd. I'm contestant number 7 from Clinton, Oklahoma. Thank you.
Contestant number 8.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, judges. My name is Joseph Hendren from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I will be contestant number 8 for your interview this afternoon.
First off, congratulations, Joe, on making it back this afternoon. What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
The characteristics of a successful auctioneer would be someone that adheres to the code of ethics, which is adopted by this association, by the NAA, and someone that is experienced and able to perform the auction well.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process, and why?
I feel that ringmen are very important to the auction process as they are an asset for our team. Without the ringmen and having the eyes and ears out there with the people in the crowd, being able to talk with these people and interact with these people and help the auction go along, I feel without the ringmen, it would make it a lot tougher. So yes, they're a great asset for the auction industry.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneer Association?
I'm a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneering Association because it's my lifeline. Coming out of auction school, there's so many questions that are left unanswered, and being a member of the association gives you the tools and the ability to network with the people out there that have done this and have the experience in this industry that allows you to better yourself as an auctioneer.
Thank you, Joe.
Once again, my name is Joseph Hendren, contestant number 8. Thank you.
Contestant number 9.
Good afternoon, I'm Buck Hutchins from Vice, Oklahoma, contestant number 9.
Congratulations, Buck, on making it back this afternoon. What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
There are several characteristics that make up a good auctioneer. First and foremost, I think you've got to be a good communicator and good with people. You've got to be a man of integrity and honesty, and you just got to follow up with what you say. Sale day begins long before the sale and long after the sale. It's not only getting there and selling those items, it's making sure that you're prepared and laid out the best you can. And then once that sale goes, you keep things in a good forward motion. Sale's over, you make sure you're clerked out, paid up, sellers are loaded and ready to go home, and everybody's satisfied.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process, and why?
Ringmen are very important to the auction process. I serve as ringman a lot more than I do in the capacity than I do in an auctioneer a lot of times. And I've been to several functions where you had a ringman that were inexperienced and didn't communicate with the crowd or the auctioneer. Ended up with a lot of tied bids and a lot of confused and unhappy people. And I think those ringmen are able to get a lot more money out of your folks and pay off in the long run.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneer Association?
I attended the association several years ago, and probably 6 years ago, and rookied and tried the competition and scared off and didn't come back. 3 or 4 years ago, I came back and went to it and really, really enjoyed it. And opportunity and motivation would be my main deal. You get the opportunity to be amongst the leaders in the industry, the people with the knowledge and expertise. And then whenever you leave here from this convention, I hope that everybody's motivated to go out and put it to use, because that's how I am. I'm Buck Hutchins, Vice, Oklahoma, contestant number 9.
contestant number 10.
Good afternoon. My name is Tyler Ambrose. I'm from Yukon, Oklahoma, and I am contestant number 10. It's great to be with you this afternoon for the interview portion of the contest. Justin?
Tyler, congratulations on making it back this afternoon. What are the characteristics of a successful auctioneer?
Characteristics of a successful auctioneer. I think one of the most important parts of being a successful auctioneer is your integrity and what type of human being you are. How do you conduct yourself? Are you professional? Do you handle yourself with care with your clients and anybody you work with on a daily basis? I think that's probably one of the most important things of being very successful. Probably a couple of other things is your business plan. How you conduct your businesses day to day. Do you want to be successful? Do you portray that image? Do you dress accordingly? Are you professional how you speak and act every day? I think those are several good characteristics of an auctioneer and ones I try to do every single day that I'm working.
Do you think ringmen are important to the auction process and why?
Yes, I believe ringmen are a very important process of the auction process. Those people working the ring are out there. They are the ones just almost working, interacting with the buyers every day when you're out there, you're on the mic selling. They're out there, and I've been told this several times, it takes a good ringman to be a good auctioneer. And I think that's probably one of the best places you should probably start out as, is being a ringman. You can learn a lot being out in that ring and learning how everything works from during the start of the sale towards the end of the sale.
Why are you a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneer Association?
Why am I a member of the Oklahoma State Auctioneers Association? It's everybody here is why I'm a member. I love being here every year. I look forward to it. I love meeting everybody that I've met in the few years that I've been in this association. The other contestants that I've been competing against have turned into great friends. I've got opportunities that were presented to me that if I did not come here and participate, I would never been able to do. And it's been such a blessing to be a part of this organization, and I hope to continue and do a whole lot more in this organization. And I can't speak enough of how kind everybody has been to me over the years, and it's been great to be here. Again, my name is Tyler Ambrose. I am contestant number 10. Thank everybody so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude our interview portion. We're going to have our contestants come back at 7 o'clock for the final round. Don't forget that dinner is at 6. Isn't that right, Arlen? Dinner is at 6, and the final round will begin at 7.
Thank you, Justin. Once again, the dinner is at 6. We need to leave this room. They want to tidy it up, freshen it up, get it all ready for us. So we need to leave this room. Top 10 finalists, listen up. Top 10 finalists. Guys down there, listen up. Top 10 finalists. Mic check testing. Marty Hill. Greg Scribner. Top 10 finalists.